Good afternoon, everybody. We got another Puma today. This is a 2026 Forest River Palomino Puma Camping Edition 18 BHCE. This is a 23-foot 1-inch trailer, but the box itself is an 18-foot box, and it's a bunkhouse model. Dry weight is 4244, and your fully loaded weight is 5615. You don't want to exceed 1342 on this one. This is one of the smaller units, but it does feature a full outdoor kitchen. It comes with a flat top gray stone. You got a sink here, your catch, little drawer. Sits on a nice little drawer itself, and you just hook it in right there. Got a little mini fridge over here, and then you have your LP disconnects down here. You can hook up that, you got the connector right here. So if you want to hook up that flat top, or if you want to bring your own little outdoor grill, this is the perfect spot to do it. It's right outside of the awning. So you do have the option to put a grill over here. You can run that LP disconnect over here. And so that was it for the outdoor kitchen. I'll close this up. Let's go inside really quick. It's a small unit, so it shouldn't be too much to show off. You have your universal TV mount out here, so if you want to bring that out, you can. There's your cable jack if you want to hook it up to the cable, and your outlets right there. Exhaust for your heat in the inside of the camper, and then a vent for your fridge. So, and then you got your speakers up there. You got your, this will be zone 2 or zone B. I'll show you what I mean here. So, inside of the camper, again, small unit, but this one also does feature a slide. So we have a dinette slide over here. And I don't have the poles in here, but you can see it has 2 inserts right there. You put your poles in, and this tabletop up here will come up here. It actually turned into a nice little dinette set, U-shaped. Right now it's set up for the bed, for a spare bed, because here is the master bed over here, and it is turned sideways, unlike a typical camper, which it'll be up against that wall. This one, they turn it sideways so they can fit all of this in here. And so you get a nice shelf up here, and you get a little closet space over here. And then you have a shelf down here for your phone and whatnot. Outlets, USB outlets, those are becoming more standard in campers, as well as powered awnings. Controls are up here. So here's that zone A, zone B, and that's what I'm talking about. If you have the Bluetooth enabled and you have music playing from your phone or whatever, and it'll come through these speakers that you see up in the ceiling. And then if you switch to zone B, it'll come out here, bring all of your entertainment out here. You have your slide control, your awning. So I don't know if you can hear that or not, but you can kind of see it going up right now. I won't make you sit here and wait for all that, all of your lights. And then if it has a electric water heater, that's where you turn that on. Which this one does feature a 6-gallon gas or electric water heater. Little dinette set, sink, 2-eye burner, and then you have your microwave up here. Storage. Plenty of storage for a small kitchenette like this. You got your heat, it's gonna come out of that right there. Here's your return. And then your AC is gonna come out of this right here. And again, this is a small unit, so no need for vents. This is a small enough space where all this air should flow nicely in here. Refrigerator with a drawer freezer, which I prefer that a lot more. And this fridge is also one of those double-sided fridges. So if you guys wanted to, I'm not sure why you would need to in this small camper, but just in case you wanted to not be in the way of whoever was cooking right here, you have that option to open it from the other side. Here's your bunks. So each bunk has its own light and its own USB outlet, in case the kids or guests need to charge their phones or their tablets. They can do that over here. You get a window in the top bunk here. And then over here you have your TV mount. This one already came with the TV mount, which is nice. Some of them don't come with the mounts. It'll just have a TV backer location. This one already came with the mount, so that makes it a lot more convenient. You have all your controls right here. And then this right here, this is for the third-party wine guard. I think it's called Wine Guard. Yeah, Wine Guard. It's a third-party mobile hotspot. So you'll see it on top of the camper. It's a little, looks like a little satellite, and that's if you want to get your camper dedicated into a hotspot. Here's your heat controls right here. And I believe this does control that as well. That is a Suburban receiver. No, this is a GE, so I'm not sure if that's going to control that or not, but you have your controls right here. And lastly, we have the bathroom, which the bathroom is pretty small, but small camper, small bathroom. I can still fit in here, and I'm a pretty big guy. See? And my head is not almost there. Not quite touching, but just enough room. Light right here, little skylight, and your exhaust. You just open that up, and then you have a button right here for your exhaust fan. Toilet. The tub itself is not really a tub. You do have to step up so that they can fit all of their plumbing in there. Don't mind the dirty shoes. Sink, mirror. And you have outlets, light switch. And then this is a motion censored light. Not motion censored, I think it's light censored. I'm not sure. I know that if it's dark, it'll turn on. I think that's everything in here, guys. Take a spin around the outside of the camper. Show off the rest really quick. There's your stabilizer jacks. Here's your hot water tank. Again, that is a 6-gallon hot water tank. 30 amp plug-in. Plug-in's right there. It's in the back, which is kind of convenient. Spare tire. It's normally over here. Normally you have plug-ins right here. You do have your city water right here. So whenever you hook up to a campsite, just plug that in, good to go. The other side of your pass-through storage. And then if you guys want to pause your screen, I'll leave this up here for a second. We always put a fresh battery on a new unit like this. So we'll have a fresh battery on there. We'll fill up your propane. It's a 30-pound propane tank, which is kind of nice. Normally these little units only have a 20-pound. I think that's everything. Camper's gonna come with its own 30 amp cord and your manual jack for your stabilizer jacks here. And then last thing I can show off is the solar controller. It does have a solar panel up top. It is just gonna be a little trickle charge. I believe it's only 100 watts. And so it's just gonna be a little trickle charge to your battery there. So you can actually, I don't know if you can see it. But it says 13.9 volts, which means that it is getting a charge right now. So it'll keep your radio on, the lights, but you're gonna need quite a bit more power if you wanna power anything up. That's it. Palomino Puma Camping Edition, 18BH CE. Nicecampers.com, 3814 South Arkansas Avenue. I appreciate you guys watching this all the way with me. I'll see you all in the next one.